Hello everyone, my name is Phyllis Priska and you're welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to be focusing on this beautiful cape dress. So if this is something that you're interested in, keep watching while we dive into it. Starting with my basic block, I'll start by placing a plain sheet of paper underneath my pattern to do my pattern alteration. Right on my shoulder line, I would go ahead to draw a straight line that's going to be stopping at the tip of my shoulder to establish my shoulder line. Okay, from the tip of the shoulder like so, I'll draw a line upwards, moving up with 2 inches. Then from there I'm going to connect it back to the shoulder like so. Next I'll go ahead to create my armhole princess style line. I'll go ahead to take my dart on the armhole, and to take my dart I am going to be using 0.75 on each dart leg, making it a total of 1.5 inches dart on the armhole. Yes, 1.5 inches dart on the armhole. So for my dart, my armhole dart, I'm going to connect it back to the bust point. Then using a curve, I'm going to blend it back into the armhole. Here I used a freehand to sketch it, but if you're not sure of your freehand sketching, you can go ahead to use your curve ruler set so that you'll be sure of what you're doing, so you make sure your curves are well seated and all. Then if you look closely, you would see that my dart extended a bit, off my armhole. Like, what I'm saying in essence is you should extend your dart while placing your armhole dart. You should extend your dart like a bit off from your armhole, say by 2 inches. The reason for this is to avoid your fabric shorting, from shorting as you're trying to join up your bustier cut. So you extend your dart from the shoulder by 2 inches, and that's it. Then I will go ahead to do my underbust contouring. So at my underbust, I contoured my underbust with 1 inch on each dart leg. So after the contouring, I'll go ahead to cut off my darts so that my pattern can now be in pieces. Next I will go ahead to eliminate my side borders, so I'll be sure that my front and back half length is well aligned. So my side bust that I took it with 1 inches because my front and back half length, the difference between my front and back half length is 1 inch. So I'm going to go ahead to close up the that. And after that, I join my bustier cord together, I joined it together, and I got this. Now the excess that remains at the armhole after joining, I use my scissors to trim out. Then to get my style, I went ahead to fold it like so, and voila, we have the style here, staring at us in the face. So guys, let's go ahead to grab the back. I actually love the fact that I could illustrate this style using my paper only without having to, cut and sew on fabric. Initially I thought it was going to be impossible, but as you can see, it is achievable. So coming to the back pattern, just like I did in the front, I went ahead to extend my shoulder. From the tip of my shoulder, I drew a line upwards by same 2 inches, just like I did in the front, and I'm just going to connect it to the nape of my neck like so. After that, I'll go ahead to eliminate my dots. So for your dot elimination, you can either close it up on your pattern paper if the amount of dots you're taking is closable on the pattern paper, or you can sew it directly on your fabric. So next I will do now is just to join the shoulder, the two shoulders, and then I have this. So guys, I spotted an error here. Instead of going up from the tip of your shoulder by 3 inches, please do this instead. So I tried placing this on my dress form, and it wasn't working out. So this is what I did. I had to extend my pattern paper to create more room for whatever I was going to create. So from the tip of the shoulder, I went up by 1 inch, and now I have to connect. I have to connect from the nape of my neck straight to the 1 inch that I came up with. And then while connecting, I have to like extend my line to create more room for the fabric that is going to, like be coming from the back to the front, where I can place my button. So from the tip of the shoulder, I extended my line more by 6 inches. So from here, I extended my line more by 6 inches. Yes, 6 inches, so that it can properly overlap on the front cape, and so that I can use it to secure the both front and back together. So after this, I am going to go ahead to cut out. So after cutting out, this is what we should have. This is what we should have. The next I'm going to do is to join the two shoulders together. Join the two shoulders together, and voila, this is what we'll have. and this is it. So I'm going to go ahead to place it on my dress form. So guys, if you would love to see more of my videos, please do give me a thumbs up, follow, share and like for more.